What's 9 plus 10?
Mommy 21, formerly known as Dr. Jiro's wife, Android 16's mom, and Dr. Hito's grandmother. Look, I didn't want to say it out loud, but y'all gonna make me say it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
She was mid on release. Not only was she not doing enough damage, she lost her evasion for damage reduction. Once she transformed to Majin 21, it was 21% damage reduction. Dokkan, y'all funny. I see what y'all did there. I see what y'all did there.
You did there. I know.
Her animations though were high caliber. Evil Majin 21 had a 21% damage reduction also, but to me, she was mid as well. So just like the diabolical scientist I am, I cooked up one of the wildest EZAs for Android 21. The end. Not only did I cook up something with Android 21, I also EZA'd the entire androids, as you see there. Big androids there, that's what we rocking out today. Thank God for them giving me both my Android 21s turn 1. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was looking just for that. Let me find out. I think maybe, does she have an intro whenever she I think maybe when she transforms. I guess that's what happens here. Okay, so she has a damage reduction of 21%. Launch additional attack has a great chance of becoming a super. All allies keep +2 attack and defense 21%. So when she's attacking, she gets additional 150%. And then when receiving the attack for 5 turns, she guards all attacks, high chance of evading enemy's attack, and keep +2 attack and defense 121%. So can't speak. Before attacking, she gets additional 21% damage reduction. After performing 3 or more attacks in battle, she launches additional attack. So we could be doing several attacks if she keep launching more than 6 per battle, right? And so after performing 6 or more attacks in battle, disable enemies' actions once within a turn, and then 70% chance of performing a crit starting for the next turn here. So we've got that. She's only linking up with 1. We need to partner her up with Majin, or Evil Majin 21 right there, but she'll be there on turn 3. And then I have Cell here, and he greatly raises attack and raises defense, right? So on his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense, and then raises allies attack and defense by 30% for 2 turns, and lowers enemy chance of performing a crit by 10%. And then with this 12 key, he greatly raises attack and raises defense, and greatly lowers defense and raises extreme class allies chance of performing a crit. Now with his kit, with this Cell, Android's artificial life form, category allies attack and defense 30% and damage reduction 7 and 10% chance to crit. 40% damage reduction, 50% chance to evade. The more HP remaining, the more attack and defense he has. And then as the per enemy, he gets to keep +2 attack and defense 30%. So we don't have to worry about that. As a first or second attacker, he gets a 20% DR, attack and defense 100%, launch additional attack has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack. He guards all attack. And as the third attacker, attack and defense 150%, he gets additional 10%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 100% and enemy's chance of performing a crit down 10%. 20 or more key, attack effectiveness all types, and when attacking with 24 key, high chance of performing a crit, attacks are guaranteed to hit. He has 621k defense, 550 attack. Now the beautiful thing about this Cell is that this other one, he transformed into super perfect Cell once his HP was like I think 30 or 40%, but now it can be activated when there are 2 extreme class allies attacking the same turn or starting from the 4th turn of the battle. We're gonna start off right. We're gonna grab this. Grab a 6-piece here. We are going to grab, I can't get, we got 20, we don't got 24 key, but we have 20 or more keys. So attack effectiveness in all types. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the 7-piece right here. But yeah, let me get started here. We got hit. So look, we gain our buffies here once we got hit. So now we're at 16 mil, right? Starting off, we greatly raise our attack though. You know what I'm saying? Every super is gonna guarantee us that, right? And one thing that I can say about her when she first came out was just how annoying it was using this character when, I mean, her categories was amazing. Majin Power, you know, Peppy Gals. I want to say she had androids. She may have had a few, maybe a couple. One of those she had, I guess, but she just was so mid to me. Like, look at the damage even now. I'm not worried about it because she's greatly raising her attack, right? So she's going to continue to get better. And we just want to greatly raise her attack until we transform her into Majin 21. We know that's when she's going to just be peak. Look at the weaves. I appreciate the weaves. I appreciate them, right? And then we have Perfect Cell here, which I felt like should have just had a better kit than he did. His kit is absolutely atrocious. Like making him where he gains, he has no damage reduction on his regular version of him, right? Until he gets into Super Perfect Cell, and then I think it's like 3% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. So it's like, that's pretty lame. But right now, look at my man's Mink. My man's cooking. Look at him. He's cooking a little bit. He's cooking. I see you, King. Look how many super attacks he's doing. You can't even lie. He's in his bag like a McDonald's fry. Bop. It still ain't enough though. Magetta has an incredible amount of HP for some reason, and then we're at 7 because we didn't get hit. So once we get hit, it procs and activates our additional passives that we have. So I just got to get Majin 21 and I have to get Evil Majin 21 together, and then we go from there. We had to cook because look how much damage we're doing. We ain't doing a lot of damage here, bro. It's almost, and this is what it looked like for her just off first turn. I mean, 7 million isn't a lot, but come on now, we gotta do better than that, all right? So right now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. I know that this Android 21, this Android 18, okay? For every keys for obtain, attack and defense 30%. For every rainbow keys for obtain, increase their chance to crit, and when receiving the attack, defense 50%. When there's another Representative Universe 7 ally, which we don't have to worry about that, but when there's another Battle of Wits ally attacking the same turn, damage reduction 35%. So we don't have the additional 35% damage reduction, so I'm gonna put her in the back pocket here, right? But looking at this future Android 18, for every key sphere obtained, attack and defense 18%. When HP is 70% or below, changes key spheres from INT to physical. 4 more key sphere obtained, we have an 18% evasion. 5 or more, we have additional 18% and a high chance of performing a crit. And with 8 or more, we have additional 18% and launch additional super attack. And when there's Android 17 future, which we don't have that right now, attacking the same turn, additional 18% evasion. So right now we have I want to say 18 plus 18 is 36 plus 18. So we had a 54% chance of evasion. And then for every attack evaded, damage reduction 8% up to 30. And then with 1 or more keys for obtain Android category allies, key plus 1 defense 30%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this. Then we have Android 17, 18, and 16 here. And for every attack performed, attack 17% up to 50, defense 18% up to 50, and damage reduction 16% up to 40. Android category allies, key plus 3, attack and defense 40%. And when attacking with 12 or more key, 78% attack and defense, 30% chance to crit. And when there's a siblings bond, category ally attack in the turn, damage reduction 10%. 20 or more key, launch additional attack that has a 50% chance of a super. 24 key, attack effective with all types, and 66% or more high chance of evading enemy super attack, which is great. And then we look, and they have they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Off the 18 and off the 12, raises attack and defense for 3 turns. So I think we're gonna grab this. I think that's 20 key right there. And then we're gonna grab the 6-piece for 18 here. All right, so let's see where we at. That's a nasty number, right? 3.8 million.
Garbage.
That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, but hear me out. It's not gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better. We have to evade all of these, and we have to rely on Majin 21. Otherwise, we're gonna get fried, toasted. Because for some reason, I thought that they was gonna be doing decent amount of damage. Okay, that's evasion. That's evasion. So we have a 24%. We have a 24% damage reduction with her, which I don't think that's gonna be good enough. But hey, what do I know here? I don't know much. I just brought some androids because I thought that we was gonna be able to cook, but it's looking like we're gonna have to rely on Perfect Cell and Android 21, and then we're gonna have to rely on Majin 21 and evil Majin 21, because evil Majin 21 and regular good Majin 21, they have big bad bosses. That's kind of crazy how they gave her big bad bosses and she's super. Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
Don't super me here, bitch. Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it. All these attacks ain't nothing performance. It's all performative. Okay, we coolin'. She has an intro. It's snack time. She's crazy. Hey, she's crazy, bro. No lie. What she has is she greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns. Chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, 21% for 3 turns per super, which is great. And then she launches additional attack for 7 turns. Attack and defense 210% for 7 turns. And then she has a attack and defense 121% and a great chance of launching additional starting from the 5th turn of the character's entry. Okay, and she has a 50% damage reduction, 70% chance of critting, recovers HP with sweet treats. She's a 21% DR before attacking. When attacking, 121%. When attacking with 12 or more ki, 121% attack and defense with 3 other androids or pet Pico allies on the team. And then when HP is 50% or less, attack and defense 210%, launches 2 super attacks and performs a crit. Wow. And as the 2nd or 3rd attacker, launch additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super, and an androids or Pepigo allies attack and defense 60%, and a chance to perform a crit 21%. That's crazy. We just need him after turn 4, turn to super perfect cell, and he's gonna go crazy, right? 71% damage reduction. Are we getting sealed here? Do we get sealed? No, we don't get sealed. But we'll start off 37 million. I like her. I ain't gonna lie. I like her. She was. That's the damage I'm talking about, bro. All right, Ribrianne. All right, Ribrianne. Let me see what you're talking about. So let me grab this 1 piece here. No Luffy. Yeah, let me grab this. We got this 5 piece here, and then I think we're just gonna grab this 6 piece right here. So we're at 541k, 731k, 409k. So we just need to get hit once to proc our passives. Now our passives are procced, and now we cooking. Now we cooking. Are we dodging that? No dodge. We're okay. 30. That's all right. That's all right. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem here. 17. And now I would assume that once she's partnered up with someone she links with, she's going to be doing a little bit better. So maybe the Cell. I don't know if Cell has big bad bosses or not. I got to check it out and see. I don't know if he has that, but if he does have big bad bosses, I'm in business, because that's what she has. And her and Majin 21 or evil Majin 21 linked up together, gonna be doing crazy damage. But I don't want to transform into evil Majin 21. I mean, good Majin 21 until we get to about STR Jiran phase, right? That's good. Bro tapped on his shoulder like, hey, I need you to log off for me. That's how he grabbed Shorty on her shoulder.
Go ahead and log off for me.
Like, go ahead and log off for me. You know what I mean? Yo, here we go with that bullet. Look at this. Y'all just love doing normals. That's what y'all love. I need guarantees. That's what I need. And also, Omatsu. Speaking of androids, we got the Gammas that need to be easy aid. We have the tech droids that need to be easy aid. What y'all doing, bro? They suck. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. These suck. I'm just using them as like moral support. So I may bring another 21, or I may bring the Gammas or something, or the other Cell, because we can't be having this. I think if I use STR Cell instead of her, we'd be good. We'd be real good here. All right, so Battle of Wits on rotation. So she has a 35% damage reduction here, right? And then every time she does a super, she raises defense by 50% for 6 turns and greatly raises attack for 1 turn. All right, so we'll be okay here. AoE is gonna happen here. Do I put her first? Probably gonna put her first. We should be able to dodge, which we should. So we're gonna grab 1 piece. We're not gonna transform yet. Even though we do have 3.8 million, we're not gonna transform until the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Time ain't right yet. We still got a few more phases left, and we're gonna try to hold off as long as we can. So we're gonna get hit. Yep, we're cooling. Weaved. We took it. Now we boost our defense by 50%. So now look at her. She's at 26 million. She's next to one of her better linking partners. That's going to make everything a little bit easier. That's one. It's that 2-piece right here. We still going. One of these will get close to 6 attacks, right? So she's going to break one of her attacks. I think that's how it works. Yep, that was the 6th one, so it broke it. And we're still looking good. We doing normals. We ain't doing no supers though. I need supers. There we go. I need supers. We gotta greatly raise that attack though. I don't know what we waiting on. You feel me? Bop. Greatly raise. Blink. Again. And we still cooking. I love her. Because like this, if they would have came out with something like this where she was a dog, I would appreciate her a lot more like this versus, you know, making her like I'm looking back at some of the older kids and they just didn't make any sense. Even within the meta that they were in, they still were pretty mid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sure, Future Gohan came out. He was cool. You know, after 5 turns, he sucked. But prior to that, he was cool. Same thing with Zamasu. I mean, units that I know that was a dog when they came out. Orange Piccolo held the meta down for a while. STR Bulma held the meta down for a while. I mean, I remember putting Super Saiyan 4 Majin Goku top 5 for a long time. So right now, 2.4 million. Cell does have big bad bosses and she has big bad bosses. So they're going to link next to each other. Cell links up better with the droids down there. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Had no problems here. We're gonna go ahead and take this, get 24 key, so our shit are guaranteed to hit, and then we're gonna take this 6-piece so we can get an ultra super attack right here, and we should be fine. Let us get hit by normal. Yep, and we're good. So 21, you know what I'm saying? What's 9 plus 10?
21.
I know the drill. Pop. You know the drizzle. Okay, that's 1. How many can we do? It's 22 here, bro. This is just so much fun playing with older units, making them into dogs again, letting them cook in meta. That's what makes the game heat, right? And coming up, I saw Goma assets. I keep hearing that Global Dokkan Celebration could be GT. I think it would be the best case scenario if it was Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Goma for part 1, and part 2 would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta against Omega Shenron. Like, I think that would be cool. Super Saiyan 4 Goku against Goma, and then you have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta versus Omega Shenron, and then GT bosses to get a buff, and then we can get a baby alongside him. Man, I'm dreaming here, but having a good baby would be fire.
Yeah.
I mean, the baby we got now is alright. His kits just sucks. They want him to go against a hybrid Saiyan or pure Saiyan, and then for him to be relevant here. Yo, keep cooking, King. Keep cooking, King. I'm not my fault, bro. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Bop. Hey, bink. So this turn, I should have Battle of Wits Android. No, I should have AGL androids. They might come back and haunt me. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, because they're being sealed right there. That's tough. Okay, Topo is gonna super, and when he does, we're dead. So what I'm gonna have to do is, we got 5 or more key spheres, so that means we have a 36% chance of evading, which isn't that good. Android 17's out there, so we don't have too much going on for us right now. we don't. Does she link up better with her? No, she does not. Me transforming, do I want to transform right now? Okay, once I transform, I disable enemies actions for 1 turn transform. So does that mean I break his attack at the beginning? If it does, we're gonna do it because we have no choice. Yes, let me go here. Let me pop it. Right, look at my walk. Look how, bro, Fighters was just a dub for even making her like this. So, oh, by the way, listen. So we have the Resurrection of F movie, Golden Frieza. We have Dragon Ball Superhero movie with Cell Max, right? So all the Dragon Ball villains, Frieza, Cell, Boo. The next Boo character I think should be, or Majin character should be Majin 21. Find a way to make Android 21 canon, or Oob. Maybe Boo comes back and lives within Oob, and Oob's just a dog. Something. We need a Majin movie, bro. I'm sorry. All right, we launched 2 attacks that has a high chance of becoming a super. 50% chance to evade, 50% chance to crit, guards all attacks, damage reduction 21%, all allies keep +2 attack and defense 121%. Before attacking, 21%, when attacking, 121%. After receiving or evading attack for 3 turns, damage reduction 21%, key +2 attack and defense 210%. With 3 or more Peppy Gals or Android category allies on a team, launch additional super attack here. And we have big bad bosses, which is next to Evil 21. So we're solid here. We're sitting good, sitting pretty. We are going to take this 5-piece to give us a better chance of evasion, just in case it don't pop off the way it needs to. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this 1 piece, and then we're going to go ahead and grab this 3-piece right here. So let's see. Did it break its attack? Did it? That's clutch. That was huge. That was huge. Now I'm not saying like this is a pure support unit, and they do no justice for us. Like, we get normal 1 time, we're dead. So we don't evade this next attack, it was all for nothing. Mind you, all that was for nothing here. So I need you to evade this attack, otherwise I'm putting STR cell. You fail this, and look how many times he's attacking. And it's just increasing Topo's attack, so you better dodge, bro. Oh my God, that was so close. Woo! That was so close. I didn't even see how much damage that 21 was doing. I didn't even see it. Let me see. Let me see what we got going on here, right? All right, 19. It's kind of like what she was when she started, but I didn't get a chance to build her up fully because of this situation. So I'm not even gonna hold Shorty hostage like that, right? I gotta check the Carfax here, because it looks like she's doing a lot right now. Oh, she's breaking attacks. Oh yeah, she's cooking. You know, if she's doing 20 million 5, 6, 7 times in a turn, I think we can kind of forgive her for not doing massive damage, right? But if she's only doing, you know, 2 or 3 times, then it'd be a problem. But you see how many times she's super attacking. Yeah, she's cooking. She's cooking. She cooked. I won't even lie about that. You did your thing, and then she got hit. So look at this, 40 million. So we procced our passives for a nice amount. That's 1 attack. 54 million. Oh yeah, she's nice. Don't even lie. She's nice. Look at her. We still going. 3, 4 piece, 4 piece. We need 1 more for a crit. We need 1 more big crits. 1 more. Come on, super attack, bro. Damn, I'm about to say do a super attack. 57 mil. Goodbye. Goodbye, Topo. Goodbye, Geronimo. Geronimo. This is what we're gonna do here. I need to put her back here. I need to put let's put her here. We are going to pop, let me go here because we already seen it. So we're gonna pop this. Then I'm gonna grab these, right? So we're gonna keep it here, grab these. We're gonna put them next right here because we got big bad bosses.
Garbage.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up. So let me do this. Pop this. Does everybody get key?
No.
Now all these spheres are right here. If I grab key, does everybody get key if I do that?
No.
Nobody else gets key, and she only has, oh wait, if she gets hit, what has happened? So after receiving the attack, she gets +2 key. Yeah, so we should be okay. Should be okay. All right. So now androids in artificial life form category allies attack and defense 30%, 7% damage reduction. He changed all INT key spheres. All key spheres to INT key spheres. Attack and defense 150%. Damage reduction 20% when receiving a super attack. For every key sphere obtained, he gets 3% damage reduction. When artificial life forms category ally or extreme class allies attack in the same terms, you get additional 10%. With 4 more key spheres, attack and defense 30%. Enemy's chance of performing a crit lowered by 10. With 6 or more, attack and defense 40%, 40, and with 8 or more key spheres, attack and defense 50%, and enemy's chance to perform a crit 20. And with 24 with active skill, attack and defense 100. So I'm gonna grab all of these, which is great. And then we got her here, and we're gonna grab 6 of them. And because she's not, I don't think she's linking up with Cell, it's linked up with her. Majin 21 has Battle of Wits. All right, here we go. 6 piece. Let's see if we can cook here. Need to get like normal. Attacks are guaranteed to hit. Thank you. Gave us some key, so we're fine. And then we're at 31. So wherever the super is, which I hope is in the second slot, because I forgot. I honest to God forgot that we could not evade here. So we're in trouble. Yo, super attack, please. Thank you. All this extra, like, that's kind of how she was whenever her uneasy aid, when she would just do nothing but normals. Like, yeah, they're gonna pretty much do damn near the same, but I need to keep like greatly raising our attack, bro. That's just facts here. Hey. Yep, good. Still. Yo, listen. I need those. That's what I need. I need big critties with big titties. That's what I need. Right in the chest. Hey, no crits. That's fine. All these attacks and we ain't do nothing. Hopefully the super was right there. 58 million. Oh my God, Cell. Oh my God, Cell. Oh yeah. I liked it right in the dick. You ain't had to do it to him like that. That was egregious, bro. You ain't had to do it so right in the dick, bro. It was wildin'. All right, you androids and y'all normals, gon' tuck me. I need big critties. Bow. Okay, good. Broke his attack again. Hey, if you can keep back slapping them like that, that was cold. Bow. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Back slap this ass. Yeet. Bow. Again? Thought she was going again. Okay. All right. So whatever, how many, I don't know what we did, but we do have a nasty damage reduction, right? Nasty. Here's the problem right here. This is the issue. We cannot evade here. We have a 35% damage reduction. I don't think we're going to survive the normal. Because it's 2 normals here, right? It's 2 normals. Every time we do a super attack, raise our defense by 60%. And she's doing nothing but normals. She just wants to sell my run. I get it, bitch. I get it. Y'all see that? It was like 8 attacks. It was like 8 attacks. And she trying to sell. Zeros. 9. It's like 9 attacks here. 2. Oh my God. She's so lucky. So lucky she didn't sell the bag. Well. Our HP isn't low, so I can't bring out Big Bro, but I'm about to bring her out here, right? So here it is. Let's put them right here. They don't have big bad bosses, they don't, but let me see the active skill here. So what that does for me is it massively raises our attack temporarily, causes calamitious damage, raises allies attack and defense chance forming a crit, and damage reduction by 21% for 4 turns. So everybody has a 21% damage reduction and attack and defense, which is pretty good. So let me go ahead and pop this. Let me go ahead and pop this for the culture. I'll give you everything I got or I have. That works. Go crazy. That's the end for you. Jerry, you can't stop that. That's gotta be, you gotta die from that. I was about to say, she has to die from that, or he has to die from that. We'll take the critties. Hey, mind you, we were so close to dying because both 18s, all 3 of my 18s was just mid. But let me tell you something. Android 21, she's just as good as she is on fighters. Well, kinda.